she's gone. And after all that time, she'll never forgive me. I'll be a stranger to her.
Welcome back to another video where I'm returning to a favorite on the channel, Helluva Boss. The popular YouTube series about a group of imp assassins recently premiered the second season finale as a Christmas special. The latest episode saw the recently displaced Stolas adapting to his new life as a regular citizen of Hell. The adjustment has taken a toll on the former prince, especially as it has further ostracized him from his teenage daughter Octavia. Fortunately, Stolas found a new family with the members of I.M.P, who have welcomed him into their organization and are helping him find his way. While Stolas' life is turned upside down, Blitz continues his redemption arc by putting his all into his relationship, and it's refreshing to see him caring for someone so openly. All the characters in Helluva Boss have gone on a journey in the second season, and their stories have changed significantly since the series began. I'm excited to see what's next for them and if anything from the past will come back to haunt the tentative peace found by the I.M.P agency. Now that the fandom is officially in the hiatus stage, I'll use today's video to discuss everything we know about Helluva Boss's third season so far.
I'm gonna see if my friends can still come tonight. I need some drinks after what happened today.
Yeah, sure, whatever you want, Loney.
Number 1. Returning characters. One of the best parts of a series like Helluva Boss is its unique cast of characters. Not one character is the same, as each comes from distinct backgrounds and have personalized motivations that allowed them to take center stage during character-driven episodes. Even those with traits that can make them hard to like, such as Blitz pushing everyone away in the name of self-preservation, it's impossible not to sympathize with them and understand where they're coming from. There's someone for everyone in Helluva Boss, and if I were to approach a fan and ask them about their favorite character, I'm sure they could explain to me who they love and why. I'm sure everyone will be pleased to know that there will be returning characters for the third season. There's no doubt the members of I.M.P will have adequate screen time and continue being the primary cast, but newer characters are also planned to appear in future episodes. For example, the outspoken and well-meaning goetic demon Visago is already confirmed. I also suspect Sally Mae will finally move to the big city to be closer to her younger sister Millie.
Some Earth fella?
Nah, business has been slow lately, so the boys said they got it covered.
Number 2. An extended season. From what we know so far, one of the more exciting changes for the third season is the inclusion of more episodes. In the past, Helluva Boss concluded its seasons with fewer than 10 episodes. For instance, Season 1 only had 8 episodes, including the pilot, plus an additional special. It takes a lot of time and effort to produce an animated series, especially one available on a platform like YouTube. There are many animated series available on YouTube at this time, and most of them perform remarkably well, with thousands to millions of views for a single episode. However, due to these series being made by individuals or a small team, they're often limited to a handful of episodes per season. Helluva Boss is fortunate to have ever-growing popularity and an avid fan base. The support the series receives undoubtedly has a role to play when determining how many episodes a season will receive and how long the team will take with production. I have no doubt that the series creator, Vivian Medrano, wants to make the best story she can, and it seems like the third season is going to be chock full of what fans love about Helluva Boss. I'm expecting unforgettable musical numbers, outstanding action scenes, and character interactions that will rip our hearts out. Medrano doesn't hold punches when telling a story, and I love how authentic and raw that makes some of the narratives in Helluva Boss feel. It's only natural that the third season will include more episodes than the last. Instead of concluding with 10 or 12 episodes, the next season will have a total of 15 episodes, which means that the fans are probably in for a wild ride. Now that many of the character arcs from the former seasons have concluded, such as Blitz learning to reconcile with others and appreciate those around him, there will likely be new story beats and conflicts for the members of I.M.P to resolve. The first that comes to mind includes Stolas learning how to appreciate his new lifestyle, the influence that Stella has over Octavia, and Millie's pregnancy. There will be plenty of changes and adaptations necessary in the office, but for once, Blitz may be in the position to help his friends rather than harm them.
Yes, perhaps some wine to share. Do you prefer red wine or white, Blitz?
Number 3. A long wait. The entire second season was well received and loved by the fans. However, the outcry of support for the season finale is impossible to overlook. Helluva Boss fans loved Sin's as it concluded many of the narratives of the season and wrapped them up with a nice bow. It was full of action, incredibly tender moments between the cast, and self-reflection for the characters. One of my favorite parts was seeing how happy and in love Blitz allowed himself to be, in contrast with the obvious struggles that Stolas will bring with him into the third season. Most will agree that the best part of the episode happened right at the end, where Blitz pulled Stolas into a dance on his balcony, where anyone in his neighborhood could see. It was clear to me, and likely to anyone else watching, that Stolas wasn't as content as his partner. Despite this, there was no expectation placed on him by Blitz or the other members of I.M.P. to act differently or partake in their holiday celebrations. As a group, they're allowing him to process his situation naturally and supporting him through the hardest days. Despite being Hellborn demons, the characters of Helluva Boss continue to represent humanity's ability to empathize with others and persevere through hardships. All of this to say, the finale had its moments of comedy as they all do, but it was also a beautiful way to conclude the season. After such a stellar season finale, fans like myself are eager to know what's next for Blitz and the other members of I.M.P. However, with an extended season and a new direction for the narrative likely to take its place, it seems that the third season will have a longer production time and waiting period before the first episode premieres. There's currently no indication of when the third season will be released, but it's unlikely to be any time in the near future. Fortunately, we can trust that whatever Madrano and her team come up with, fans of the series are in for another phenomenal season.
Sounds like, they want me back in there.
Go enjoy your sins, Miss Blitz.
Number 4. The new release window. It's not all disheartening news, as there's a positive side to the longer season and extended hiatus. From what we know so far, it seems that the third season will have a more traditional release window per episode. For those that don't know, Helluva Boss had an inconsistent release when it comes to episodes. There were times where episodes were 1 month apart or several months apart, be it because of production issues or other complications. For example, some of the second season's release schedule was impacted by its sister show, Has Been Hotel, which premiered its first season on Amazon Prime last year. For the latter half of the second season, Madrano released shorts set in the Helluva Boss universe to help tide over fans while they waited for new episodes. These shorts introduced new character dynamics and helped build rapport between the members of I.M.P. All in all, they were just good fun and allowed the fans to spend more time with their favorite characters while waiting for the next part of the main story. It seems like the third season may not need these mini episodes to tide over the fanbase, as a more traditional release window means that the episodes will release at a more frequent rate. For example, most television series release 1 episode a week, including a mid-season break. If Helluva Boss doesn't use this structure, then its smaller range of episodes may require that a new episode be released every 2 weeks or once a month. It's unknown for now, but we'll likely hear more about this new release window in the near future.
I didn't mean to interrupt your, the party. I was just trying to...
Don't bother with excuses. I know why you were here.
You do?
There are many things to look forward to with Helluva Boss's next season. The extended production time and episodes indicate that the next season will have intense storylines, longer character arcs, and will serve to enhance the series' overarching narrative. While the fans can't help but wait for future episodes, I think it's important to remember that perfection can't be rushed. The long wait for the next arc of Helluva Boss means that the fans will have a lot to look forward to, and that the third season may be the best yet.
You are aware this kind of weapon can kill
demon royalty.
Yes.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
He's right, Moxie. You got cute little baby hands like your baby did.
Refrain, sir.